While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night shall not cease. In other words, as long as we live, as long as the earth is here, we will see those things. So I want to talk about seed time harvest. Because oftentimes, speaking to the choir here, I get anxious, I would say. I want things to happen on my timetable. Like, I planted the seed yesterday. I want the harvest today. I wanted late yesterday, right? Anybody out there can testify to that? Because I'm that way, and that's just the truth. I know it's not realistic, but that's just me sometimes. So I want to talk about that. As the daughter of a farmer, I grew up on a very tiny but beautiful, beautiful island in Rolle in Bahamas. And while many were fishermen, my parents were farmers. So I understood and still understand the concept of farming. I remember to this day, as though it was yesterday, because I still hate it, waking up early, having to go to the farm, especially on the weekends when we didn't have school. Our parents would wake us up before the sun was up, take us down to the farm, take us to the garden, as we call it, and we did whatever happened, either way. I didn't like that part. I did not like the seed time. Never did. I didn't even like the in-between, the weed times. But I sure enough love harvest. My family can tell you the story, and my doctor's kid attests to the fact that I ate citrus so much, namely tomatoes, that I'm now allergic to it. So I would go to the farm, I would go to our garden, and I would sit in the tomato patch and just pick as many tomatoes as I can, put it in my little, I guess my blouse, my skirt, whatever I was wearing, and I would eat and eat and eat. I love it. My parents never stopped me because we always had enough harvest. And then I became allergic to it because crazy girl. I did the same thing with oranges. Either way, I shared that story to say that I love harvest time. But in our businesses, in our relationship, in our lives, there has to be a seed time, then harvest time. So this is a concept that's older than dirt. It's a biblical principle. Now the question to you and I, are we planting seeds in the ground? Or are we just expecting harvest? Harvest doesn't just happen by, no, it's not a wishful thinking. Harvest happens when seed is sown in the ground. And on an extended video, I want to talk more about seed time, harvest time, and talk about what we're doing with our harvest, right? I want to talk about that in an extended video on YouTube. But be encouraged. Plant your seed, whatever that is, whatever you're expecting. You plant it because in time there will be harvest. It's a principle of God. I believe these things more than I believe that I'm going to live to see another minute. I believe the principles of God. I try to practice them as much as possible, but I truly believe the concepts and the principle of God, like gravity. Just jump off the building if you want. You know, I'm saying don't test God. That's a principle of God. Giving is a principle of God. So is sowing seeds. You sow seed, you're guaranteed to have a harvest. Happy harvesting. See you in the next video.